On November 18th, 2019, Union Pacific 4014 was parked on display at Union Station. There was the Experience the Union Pacific car, a souvenir shop, and they were blowing the whistle at times. The big boys are 133 feet long, 17 feet wide, and weigh 1.2 million pounds. They can output as much as 7,000 horsepower, 720 square foot firebox, and 24 by 32 inch cylinders, as well as 6,450 gallons of oil and 25,000 gallons of water. Big boys are also as capable as going as fast as 80 miles per hour, which is rather fast for a large engine. Although the big boys primarily work between Cheyenne, Wyoming and Ogden, Utah, I think they would have been adopted everywhere else on the UP system if steam continued. There were some workers around the track, and this BNSF high rail truck was backing up. Seven 921-4946. Did not try to go inside the Experience the Union Pacific car since the line was already too long. It's basically a simplified version of the Union Pacific Museum out in Council Bluffs, Iowa, which I went to a few years back. Well, maybe I should have gone in because some people saw the inside of this dome car. This dome car was built by Pullman in 1958. I decided to go to the top floor of the parking garage to get better views of 4014 and the crowd. The train 4014 pulled was so long that they actually had to break it in two to fit in Union Station's sidings. That model of 4014 isn't my model, but the person who owned it let me take pictures of it with the actual 4014 Big Boy. This model of 4014 is Lionel's Vision Line Big Boy from 2014. Lionel has announced a new run of O-scale Big Boys this year with oil tenders. Ferromex 35. Cars on that auto rack. While I was filming this shot, I noticed there was some water in the auxiliary tender going down back into the tender. Don't know why it does that. Something that I didn't really expect 4014 to have since its restoration was announced, to have Big Boy chalked on every time. Even the Pacifc business car had a special 4014 drumhead on the rear. Inside Union Station, work was already wrapping up on setting up the Christmas layouts. Ever since they first used Rudy, he always had 2013 on the side and here. While the real Kansas City Southern Holiday Express changes the number every year. I always expect they change it to this, but they never do. I also noticed this model, which I thought was an S-gauge big boy, but no, it's actually a Challenger in Rio Grande colors, which is a 4664 and not a 4884. When I crossed the bridge to leave, I noticed that the little maintenance equipment on the siding was moving too.
Big boy and the little lifter. There it goes. It would have been cool to see it over there, but... Oh, it's still in the Chiefs colors.
There's also a mid-train DPU on this container train, which is an ET44AH. Now we cut to Bonner Springs, Kansas, the next day, waiting for 4014 to pass.
vámonos.
I also noticed this orange trackmobile was active at the concrete plant. This plant might have been originally served by the Kansas City, Cobb Valley and Western Interurban Line, which ran until 1963.
Thank God my batteries died before we had the big boy come by.
Really see it down there?
Big boy, approach us!
I even brought an extra camera for this under the track shot. This is the first time I've done one of these. I did not expect the speed of the train to knock over my camera. Fortunately, it wasn't damaged at all. It is moving. There goes the crossing. 172 cars. Woo! Someone else who was watching the big boy found these little pieces of scrap around the track and put them next to me. He could be a good track maintenance guy.
There's also this piece of track sitting here because I think they replaced the crossing not too long ago.
And I leave you with this shot of the railhead. Thank you for watching.